What's going on, everyone? My name is Bertimus, and welcome back into the forest. Today is going to be a little smaller build, but to be honest, for the last couple ones, I thought they were going to be smaller builds, and they turned out to be bigger undertakings, but we'll kind of see how this one goes for today. The goal for today is to take this gate here, get out of here, weird plank, take this gate here, and make a pathway that goes from here all the way down to our little staging area down here. So the plan is to make a landing platform here to kind of level out this land a little bit. So we'll kind of walk down onto it, and then have big winding staircase that goes down around here, down here, and then kind of comes out over here. It's gonna probably, can't really see the entrance from up there, but probably come out somewhere around here, I imagine. I guess we'll kind of see once I get everything laid out. But yeah, the idea is just have it kind of snake around and make a really nice looking path that goes all the way up to here that is protected. And that's the big thing, is to have it all walled up on the side, so it's not just going to be a stairway, it is going to be a walled off stairway to protect us from the neighbors that live outside of these walls. With all that being said, let's just go ahead and jump straight into it and start building out this walkway. I'm gonna need a lot of rocks and probably a lot of wood. I wonder how much this is gonna take. 92. The answer is 92. That's how many logs it's gonna take to build this stairway from this platform that I have built all the way down. I went ahead and built the platform because I needed to have the flat surface in order to kind of start from and then kind of see where that's going to go. And the idea is, now that we have, hello stick, now that we have the platform and we have this laid out, we can also start putting down the rock walls that are going to kind of mark off where this turns off and, protect the sides of it and everything. And I have one definitive way that I really like doing it to make sure that I can hug this as close as possible in laying out blueprints, because obviously since this doesn't go to the ground, you just kind of have to guess where things are meeting up and where they're not meeting up and all of that. So I'm going to teach you all a little trick that I personally like to use, and I know many of my fellow builders use all the time. Just going to clear out some of the shrubbery here. Get out of here, shrubbery! Now, I think I've used this technique with you all before, but we're going to do it one more time, where you put a platform in and just kind of put one of the pillars at the corner of where you want to line up. That pillar there is the corner I want to line up with. And so then from here, can pretty much guess where it is, but you know what, for the sake of being a little more precise, we will place in a platform. So now I know to go from this pillar when I'm placing blueprints over to this pillar, and that will be my straight line for the rock walls that I'm gonna have to build all the way around this. So now I just have to do that for all of the little corners and angles and start laying down the rock walls to go along with everything, and hopefully not get harassed too much since it's starting to become nighttime. I think in the next episode we're gonna have to clean up this beach and make this a little more defensible, just so I can get people off my back, because I'm trying to come in and out from the island base. I don't want any surprises jumping up on me, you know what I mean? The walkway is completely built. I have started working on all the rock walls all the way around, and have started to add lighting elements that will guide my path all the way up and all the way down. This is going to be super nice when this is all finished. Look at this. Kind of come through the tree here. Just kind of walk down and take in the scenery of everything. Oh, this is going to be great. And take us all the way down to the beach. Now, one thing I did do is, you see, this is This is where the old walkway would have ended. But I didn't like how steep that was. So what I went through is after I finished that, I kind of just added in a second stairway that came all the way down and made that a much smoother transition that I like a lot more. And I mean, I like that a lot. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Bambi, no! Oh. Bambi's dead. Bambi? Bambi? Bambi, where did you go? Bambi! You can't drown yourself like this, Bambi! Bambi's gone. Bambi left us. I tried to save him. I tried to save Bambi. Now, it is time for us to keep working on walls. Walls are going to be the one thing that is going to take forever with the rest of this. That is going to take a long time to get the walls finished up. But I feel like we have a pretty good start going. Just need to finish out. I'm almost done with this side. I just need to finish out the other side and then add however many layers I need to get to be roughly even all the way around as far as how high it goes over the actual walking path. Hopefully it doesn't get too hinky here and there, but I think it's going to look really nice when it's all finished. If anyone has seen the video of my old bases that I did a walkway similar to this in one of those bases. For anyone who hasn't seen that video, I think it's about the third base in that one, so if you want to go check that out, links right over there on the other side of the screen. Click that and check it out later. Do it later. Let's finish this one first. Come on. Stay with me now. We're almost done. Time to get on the grind of picking up rocks. And I think what I'm going to do, since I have all of these... Oh, Bambi! No! No, 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 Bambi! Bambi, no! I have to save you! No! Oh. That Bambi made it to the island. Bambi? Bambi? Damn. Another one lost to the ocean. What's with all the suicidal Bambis? I don't get it, man. I'm going to continue picking up rocks and loading up these sleds with rocks so that I can just have big piles of them all ready to go. This is going to be my life for a while. We have everything done that needs to be done for the walkway itself. We have the walls on the outsides finished all the way around. Some of them, it was a little hard to be exact with how uneven this terrain was, but I kind of did my best to be relatively the same throughout the entirety of this build. It was very difficult, much harder than it was the last time I tried to do this, but I think overall it turned out looking pretty good. One thing that I want to do though, now that this magnificent walkway all the way up into the base is completed. Boom! That is super nice. So one thing that I want to do now, I should move you. Your blueprint looked good, and now that everything's built, I should just move you. But I'll do that in a little bit. One thing I want to do, as I've been trying to say, is that now that, you know, everything is sort of finished off with this, in order to kind of get a jump start on where I want to go for the next episode, what I want to do is start cleaning up this beach. And we'll do more of that in the next episode, but the least we can do is at least get rid of my basic setup here and kind of transfer it over to the pathway that we have that goes off to the different boats. The reason I want to do that is because with this being here instead, this now almost feels like a check-in station for goods and you're bringing them back and forth, but it will also serve as my save place. So what we can do is get rid of all this stuff. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you birds like this rock so much? Feathers. Yahtzee. Alright, that's already starting to look better. Take some of these. Kind of get them off the beach here. Oh, no! Bambi! Not another one! Not another one! What is going on? All the deer are just drowning themselves. The nourishment for my turtle army. Alright, maybe that's not the worst. You all think the turtle army is just a bunch of vegetarians, huh? No. No, they eat protein. And they eat cannibals. And today they eat deer. Feed well, my army. Feed well. Ah, it's so much nicer with the beach all cleaned up and you can just kind of run right through. Hey, feather. With the beach all cleaned up, I think it's time to go start getting some logs and everything. And then... I'm out of logs. Alright, so yeah, all we need is logs now to finish off everything. And then we'll have our nice little new safe spot over here, which will, I think, wrap everything up here pretty nice. I'm really happy with how this turned out, though. Kind of a great addition to this base to kind of get up in here. 2 of the gates have definitive purposes, which means we need to give purposes to the other 2 gates. In fact, one of those gates will be used to walk out to whatever we're going to do for this tree out here. I have asked in the last episode, actually, for you guys to give some suggestions on what is the name or deity or what have you that this tribute should be to. What do we want to name this tree stump, essentially? Now, you guys have given some suggestions. I have those all jotted down. Thank you so much. But I need more. So for any of you that have not commented already in the last video and would like to do so in this video, leave a comment down below and tell me, 1, what I should do as a tribute with that tree back there, and 2, what should we name it? All of these trees are to specific deities or people, but this one ended early. So what is the name that we give this tree? Comment down below. Let me know, and I'll be picking one of your answers to name this tree. Back to the reason I'm out here, which is chopping wood. Time to go old school. Rusty axe. Let's do this. Timber! Alright, I know it's a dead tree, but come on. Only 2 logs? Why do dead trees only give 2 logs? Give a guy some more than 2 logs from a dead tree. I mean, look at this. They are just as tall as the trees that give 4 to 5. Hell, this thing looks like a stick compared to it, and I get 4 logs out of this. Why only 2? Why? Doesn't make sense, man. Not a lick of damn sense. And the shack is officially completed, and I still had some logs left over. Woohoo! Alright, get in here. Alright, so now we walk in here. I put a bench in here so we can sit down. It makes a lot of sense to me, actually, to have a bench in one of these things. I don't know why that isn't in there by default. Just because, I mean, it almost looks like it's part of the dang structure. But, I mean, it's a simple addition. It looks really nice and clean, especially if you can hide it back over here. Nice window to kind of look out at the beach. We got our water. Got our food out here drying. This beach is looking much more cleaned up now. I kind of pushed these off to a different area over here just so they're looking nice. I still need to fix that lamp. Alright. That is so much better and out of the way. I'm sorry, but that was gonna really bother me if I was gonna potentially hit that every time I wanted to come down and around that corner. Alright, I feel much better now that that's fixed. In the next episode, we are going to be fortifying and kind of putting some defenses up around this little beach encampment area, at least to keep cannibals off our backs a little bit. I think I may just put walls up on either side of here, but I'm not entirely certain of that. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you appreciated it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, let me know down in the comments what I should call that dead tree over there and what I should do as the memorial site for it, which will be taken care of in an episode in the near future. Until the next episode, see you all later. Bye.